All right, it's time to get funny. Really, really funny.
What do you mean, get funny?
Oh, so good. So good.
It's good. It's good.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to do a podcast.
We're doing it. We're doing it and doing it and doing it.
Alrighty, well, then we're going to do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we are.
All right.
I guess.
We're here.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, so we were going to get together and possibly throw together a comedy-oriented podcast.
And we're doing it.
We're doing it live right now.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
Yes. And so I had this idea a while back, and it came from a dream. And so I talked to Ben, and I said, "Hey, Ben, let's get together. Let's do a podcast." And so this is going to be the first trial run for the podcast, and then we will see what happens from there. Right?
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
This is it.
Good deal. Good. So, I guess what we're going to do is lay down some of the ground rules, format stuff, the official. So we're going to keep it unscripted. So all we're going to do is we're going to have 1 week to think about ideas that we're going to do for the podcast.
We have a couple of ideas already.
Yep, that we'll do for the first show. And
this is not actually the first show, is it?
Well,
this is like episode 0.
This is episode 0 pilot. The pilot. This is more like a pilot.
This is a proof of product.
So we're going to pilot here, and then we'll see what happens. But we'll try out some ideas. But the basic ideas, so you guys know, is that we're not, doing anything scripted. Everything's going to be improv, or at least with only 6 days and some odd hours notice from the time that we were going to do the next show. So that's the general format and idea. We want to do all kinds of fun stuff, I think, as far as improv stuff on the show, random things. I know we had an idea about possibly calling our parents on the show live, and of course not telling them that they're on a show.
I thought I would tell them.
Yeah,
but it might be funnier.
Ben wanted to tell his mom. And
I didn't want to. I just thought I would.
Well, yeah,
I'm open to it either way. You're like, hey mom, so we're making a podcast. I'm here with Josh, and how do you work email?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that would be fine too, because your mom would probably be like, okay, well, that doesn't even bother me too much,
It wouldn't.
And then she probably, of all people, would be wondering why you would be asking her how to work an email.
Right, since I've worked her email.
Yeah, I'm sure you taught her how to do the email.
I set the first shortcut.
The email.
The email,
on the interwebs. So, so that will be good. So we're going to have some fun stuff that way. And that should hopefully bring some spontaneity and some laughter to the show. Yeah. That's what we're hoping. So I guess what we'll do for the pilot is, for those of you that don't know us, we'll give a little bit of background so you kind of have an idea of who you're listening to, because I know that I sure like to have some idea of who I'm listening to. That's for sure, even if they're a no damn good
period, exclamation point.
Exactly. So, my name is Josh Underwood. I am 40 years old. I am a resident of Sierra Vista, Arizona, and have been for most of my life. I am recently going to be a father for the first time. And let's see here. Me and my wife just found out that we were going to be pregnant after 16 years roughly of trying. So I'm not getting a lot of sleep. I am washing a lot of clothes.
I thought you were going to say dishes.
I'm washing a lot of dishes, dude. Yeah, I'm washing a lot of dishes.
You're washing a lot.
I'm doing a lot of wash, yeah. And so that's really exciting, and
And that's an 8-ball, and that's like, okay.
That's just for your brother, too, by the way. Just so Jeremy can have that little bit of a memento for himself there. And that's going to be the only reference, too, Jeremy, just so you know. That's
this episode.
So, this episode. Mm-hmm. So, and that's a little bit about me, my background. I always like make people laugh. I like to do comedy. I've always have. So that was natural, and me and Ben have known each other
20 plus years.
A long time.
22, 23.
Yeah, long 24. Time. So we've been having fun trying to record and do things. I remember when I was telling somebody the other day, I think it was telling Jason about the first time that we used 56K baud modems to call each other's computers.
It was pre-56. It was like 2800.
It was 2800. I remember my poor grandparents just having a freak out cow because they could not understand why we would want to possibly call each other's computers. My grandfather was dumbfounded at the idea that we would want to plug our phones into a computer so that we could type to each other. I remember he's talking to me like, why wouldn't you just want to talk to each other? Grandpa, it's not about talking, it's about typing. I can't type to him he couldn't, he didn't grab it.
So I was visiting Julie Fernandez.
Yes.
In Flagstaff. Okay. And her roommate took me to the computer lab and wanted to type with me next to me or from across the room. She didn't want to talk.
That's not awkward.
She wanted to know what it was. It
wasn't awkward at all.
Okay.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
That's it. Okay. Well,
there's got to be more.
Nope. That's it.
Oh wow, that's the worst cliffhanger ever. Whoever that girl was, if you're listening right now, that's going to be really awkward.
Maybe she liked me a little. Maybe I liked her a little, but not enough.
Well, sadly. In the not enough category with women, boy, we know how that works. Man. Oh, if I had my little sound thing going, I could.
Oh, yeah, we could. I have it. Oh, you have an app?
Yeah,
there's an app for that.
I do have an app for that so that I can,
oh, man.
So that when I do make hilarities like that, I can do this and go.
But I had
That's a trap.
App. You push the. Yeah.
There we go.
Get ready.
Okay.
Get ready.
All right.
No, that wasn't it. Two snare drums and a cymbal rolled off a cliff.
Oh, man.
And you know what? They actually filmed it.
I'm telling you.
It was perfect, and they high-fived for the rest.
So, anyway, so you guys are getting an idea about what's going on. So that's a little bit about me. And Ben, what are you up to? What have you been doing?
Oh my God. So yeah, my brother and I have this 1880s inspired brother act duo, ragtime, rock and roll, and reggae.
The Frogtown Toughs.
Pianola punk, gramophone grunge, and yeah.
It's unique, that's for sure.
It started in Tombstone. You saw us in Tombstone.
I did.
Have you seen us anywhere other than Tombstone?
Tombstone and the VFW here in
Yes,
right?
Yes, but that wasn't me and my brother. That was me with Thunder Mountain.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's right. That's right. It wasn't Tri-Town. That was different.
Play with a number of different groups, but the Frogtown Toughs started in Tombstone. We were gunfighters at the OK Corral. It was a lot of fun.
Until somebody unfortunately got shot in the face.
Oh, no.
Down there.
No, not until. No, that had nothing to do with anything having to do with our employment.
It wasn't an accident at the OK. It was just some random.
I got shot in the neck with Doc Holliday shotgun.
Shit!
A flaming ball of goo.
Oh God!
A flaming wad of goo struck me in the neck, and I was like, "Oh my God, I've been shot!" And I lie down, and I have to pretend I'm dead. And I'm just like,
did anybody know if you were really shot?
I did.
I know that.
I posted the pictures on Facebook. You can see it. It's all like, I mean,
wow.
It was just a. It was,
So what was in the round?
it's vermiculite.
Okay, I'm familiar with that as a farmer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you would be.
Yeah.
And so
Uh-huh.
they put in powder and then they pack it with vermiculite, and the vermiculite, I guess, ignited and flew through the air and
Oh,
struck me in the
God.
neck.
That sounds about as smart as the idea of my grandpa saying, well, we used to use rock salt in our shotguns. That way we wouldn't injure the person. We just hit him with a bunch of rock salt, and then we could turn him into the cops.
Yeah.
I bet the person who got hit with that rock salt probably thought that was a damn sure good idea right there.
I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sure. So,
So
a
you
number
got
of people
black-
have been
Yeah, so you got blasted with hot vermiculite out of a shotgun
by Doc Holliday.
by Doc Holliday. Oh, man. There's a lot of things we could go into that one. Man, that could be a whole episode.
We
right
could
there.
go. We could go into 3 to 5 years earlier when there were two groups at the OK Corral. The young guys and the old
Yeah,
guys.
I remember that.
Well, the old guys, I think, they were volunteers. I think they were just doing it for fun or charity. All right. So two of the guys had an argument over who would play Doc Holliday,
Oh.
and the winner got shot point blank with a blank by the loser and had to be airlifted to
Wow.
Tucson.
Wow. And on that note, which is totally different, did you hear that Val Kilmer is actually coming to Tombstone?
No kidding.
Yes.
When? I didn't hear that, no.
Jessica just told me about it the other day. I'll have to ask her again. And the people who are listening are probably looking up on the internet right now. That one person who's listening. I know you're looking it up on the internet right now. Val Kilmer's coming to Tombstone. Oh, it's Tombstone.
We're the only ones listening.
Yeah, we're the only ones.
It's a test run.
Somebody will be listening to this at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When they're listening.
When they're listening to it, they may want to actually Google, is Val Kilmer coming to Tombstone? And he is. It is legit. I
That's
looked it
cool.
up.
Johnny Depp's in Bisbee.
Is he?
Yeah.
Right now?
Maybe not this very minute,
Oh.
but he and Doug Stanhope are the best of friends. I don't know if you know Doug Stanhope, the comedian.
The comedian.
The founder
Is that
of
like a different tribe of Indian we have on this side? The
comedian. Yes. They're friends with the Papagos. This is Papago Orange Blossom. If you're listening out there,
If you want to sponsor,
if you would like to sponsor this show, Papago Brewing Company, Orange Blossom.
in Tempe, Arizona, you have
It's
the
like-
best orange beer I've ever had in my life.
Me too.
And I don't even really drink beer that much, but I'd still take a sponsorship.
Circle K got rid of the Leinenkugel grapefruit shandy, and they which was my favorite,
Okay.
and they replaced it with Orange Blossom Mandarin plus
The
wheat.
truth is a lot of people will know if they know me from 25 years ago, they would think, hey, he's all over this beer. I used to brew my own beer for roughly 8 years.
We drank a couple gallons on New Year's.
Yeah, I've done my share of drinking, but as I've gotten older, I've relinquished most of my bad habits, and so now I don't really drink that much, and I pretty much just stay, introverted in my own little world.
I'm doing
for
my
the most
best to
part.
reinforce I'm like doubling down on my bad habits.
Well, hey,
Except smoking.
yeah, that's good.
I was a light
You were the
smoker
only
for
smoker.
20
You were
years.
the only smoker that I've ever met in my life that could smoke on and off. Like, was never addicted to cigarettes. I could smoke for a weekend and then not want to smoke
Oh.
the next day.
You know why I quit?
I have no idea.
I lost the ability to breathe.
Oh well, that would make you. Yeah,
I couldn't sleep for 3 days and 3 nights
Wow.
because I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
There's a story of that too.
That's kind of. I mean, I woke up. I got tired of waking up and coughing every day. I woke up. I would cough for 3 to 5 minutes, and like a really hardcore, serious cough where I'm like, my eyes are watering. I'm trying to catch my breath because I'm coughing so much, and I got tired of it. And it's like I told people before. If you want to quit something, you've got to hate it. You've got to really be disgusted with it.
I did.
So I was tired of smoking. I was sick of waking up feeling like crap. I was really tired of spending the money. You smokers, right? You guys who are smoking right now, you guys are crazy. Freaking crazy. 10 something. In Arizona, it's $10 a pack. On the East Coast, you sons of bitches are getting screwed. I don't know what you're paying over there, but if it's $10 out here in Arizona, wow, you guys on the East Coast are getting fucked. And the worst thing is I have family members and I have people who still smoke that I love and care about, and I never thought I'd be that guy who was like the judgmental, like, oh, smoking's so stupid, because I just always thought I'd smoke. But I've been vaping now for 4 years and I haven't touched a cigarette and I'll never go back. But it is a gnarly smell, man. I'm gonna tell you. I've been around some smokers, and I never thought I'd say it, but man, it is stinky. I can't believe I walked around for 20 some years not knowing how shitty I smelled.
My brother still smokes, and I like the smell of it coming in through the vent. It's a different kind of smell. It just smells kind of toasty. I like ashtray, that's a different thing.
Right.
But the smell of the fresh smoke coming through the vent into my room, which is like a airtight chamber.
Well, hey, I mean, and that, and again,
toasty.
And you've been different on all that level as well. Because I don't like the smell of it now. It's funny because at first it was more repulsive than it was, or than it is to me now. But now I can actually handle being around a little bit of the smell because at the disc golf course and stuff, we've got a lot of guys that smoke. So I'm around it a bit more.
I never got into.
So I'm around a little bit more, but it's something that I can tolerate a lot better now. And there's a couple guys out there that like to smoke cigars, and so I'll get the cigar smoke every once in a while, which is actually that one I don't really mind that much. I can smell what I used to, I guess, never really smell as a smoker in the cigar, what a non-smoker can smell. And I can see some things that would be like if you were walking to like a cigar hall or someplace that would have like a lot of cigar smokers, I can imagine that being like really nasty smell.
Well,
but to get that whiff, like you were talking about, that whiff of the smoke.
One just cigarette that came through went to see my buddy's mom play in a band at the Crystal Palace Saloon the year before the smoking ban in bars in Arizona. And there was a table of probably bikers. And I brought my parents.
Bikers?
Probably.
There's no way. They were,
in Tombstone?
It would be probably bikers. I know that would either be they were bikers or they were just guys on motorcycles.
I don't remember. It was like, right. No. I mean, I don't remember for sure if they were bikers at all. So the entire table was smoking these cheap cigars and, yeah, it was asphyxiating.
Asphyxiating, yeah.
It was asphyxiating.
Well,
I got so many Tombstone stories, too.
That's an unfortunate side effect of cigarettes.
Yeah, but there hasn't been any smoking in bars in Arizona since pre-2010.
Yeah.
It was like 2007, 2008.
It's been a bit,
yeah.
It has been a little bit.
How you feeling, man?
I am feeling good. What we should do is, how long have we been on for?
I have no clue.
We have no idea. Okay.
I have no idea. Let's see. I can tell you if I can find it. Let's see. We'll go.
If I can find it.
If I can find it somewhere around here. But
so Ben needs a hand.
He's coming through with
all the sounds. What we'll do is we'll gear up for a segment that I had an idea for.
Okay, we're gearing up for it.
And
this is a dry run, sort of, or I don't even know if that's accurate. This is.
It's a dry run. It's just an idea that I had.
And a dry run of the entire thing.
Let's see here. So what we'll do.
That's the wrong one.
Okay, excuse me.
Mm-hmm. I think I clicked the wrong one.
It's no big deal.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm not really worried about how long the first one is, if it's shorter or good. Whatever. I would hope that, I would think when I listen to podcasts, and I'll be honest, I have listened to podcasts on and off for many, many years since people started podcasting. I've done my own back in the day when I used to be a part of a large gaming organization called TOG, the Older Gamers.
Which I helped with the podcast.
You did. Yep, you did. So that was a lot of fun. So I've got a little bit of experience in the podcasting armchair, if you will.
Yeah.
But this is new territory for me as far as the content is concerned. So on that note, I had the idea that what we would do is during a segment we would each get a piece of paper. So
I have a hat.
You can hear it. I got a mug for us.
Yeah, but I have a hat.
You have a hat.
I have a top hat.
Well, hey.
Yeah, but you got a mug.
I do have a mug.
But the top hat is easier to reach into.
That's
I don't know. Will your hand even fit in there?
It will.
Mine will.
Yeah, I can get my fingers.
Okay, all right. That's all.
Okay.
That's what.
you
No, nobody said that.
No one said that. No one said that at all.
No.
Nope, they did not say
He
that.
has to unlock his phone.
I have to unlock my phone to do that.
Yeah,
it's so bad. So bad.
Mm-hmm.
I can even do the rim shot.
That's what. No, that's not. Oh God.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So here's the idea for the segment. So Ben's got a piece of paper. I've got a piece of paper. So what we're gonna do is we're each gonna write down. We're gonna take this piece of paper. We're gonna rip it into 3 individual pieces.
3.
But each piece of paper.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Yep. Each piece of paper is gonna have something that we would like the other person, presumably, to do for, this is a trial run. So we're going to do it for probably maybe 5 minutes or however long we can keep it up. Again,
5 is good.
This is improv.
Top
so
3.
Yeah.
3 is good.
So the idea here is to throw out something that you want the other person to do, improv comedy-wise. This could be an accent. This could be a personality you want them to. It could be anything. We don't know. Who knows?
In improv, 3 minutes is a long.
It's a long time. So I mean, as long as we can make it funny, then we'll just do it for as long as it's funny. And then once it starts to not be funny anymore, then we'll slowly exit out stage left. So, So again, we've got the ideas of things. Now, this is the best part about the skit. I think that I like is that you can be really nasty, but you can always remember that you can draw your own thing out of the pot. There, you can draw your own items. So you don't want to be too nasty in what you're thinking you want to make the other person do.
I'm doing the first thing to come to mind. The first things, like I'm
and then it will be probably funny too to actually discuss what we had wrote down afterwards too, because that'll be funny. And then we'll show that so that we'll discuss those with the people after we're done as well.
Even the writing of the things was improv for me because I literally took the first thing to come to mind. I folded them each about twice, or 4 times, or something.
That'll make it longer for us to get them out of.
Yeah.
And longer for the state. This, I imagine, is probably going to be pretty damn funny. Let's see here.
Don't what's it called? Build up the
the suspense.
You're building it up too much. Was that your phone dying, or was that a notification?
No, that was my text. Do you know what that sound was? My wife guessed it almost immediately. It was really, really good.
I know. It's not Star Trek. It's. It's not like Never Ending Story. It's not like Back to the Future.
Yes. It's Back to the Future.
I got a funny story about that with my brother and me.
Okay,
my brother was like, da, 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 da. He's like, that's Star Wars. And I'm like, that is not Star Wars. And he's like, I will bet you. And I said, I will bet you. Like, he actually might have had to pay me that time. Because I pretty much only bet when I know I'm right. And, I didn't know what it was. It took me like a day or multiple hours to figure out what it was.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, me too.
And this is so unprofessional of us. We're both dealing with our phones.
Because, we're totally getting paid for this.
Yes, right, yeah.
You know the difference between a professional and an amateur actor?
What's that?
A professional gets paid.
Well, yeah, hey,
I have worked with some professional actors that I was sad to admit they were professional.
They were getting paid.
Well, yeah, they were getting paid along with me, and I've worked with professional actors because they were getting paid.
This is supposed to be in there, right?
I guess so.
No, this was just the one that I wrote up on the side.
I'm not going to look at it. Would you screw up already?
Yeah, I'm making crap around it.
All right.
Crap. Okay.
All right.
All right. So now we're gonna get this rolling here.
Who's going first?
So
you're shaking.
we're both gonna have to pick.
Okay.
So that we start basically.
Who's drawing first? Do we each do them simultaneously?
Exactly.
No.
That's
Not even.
yes. Oh yes, we do them simultaneously.
No.
Oh yeah. Yes, we definitely do.
And we can't see each other's.
Oh God.
Starting now.
Oh God.
Starting now. Go.
Oh God. Okay, I need a second, man. Just get ready. You can't give me the go right now.
No, yeah.
I don't even know how to do the voice very good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be horrible.
Yeah, I know which one you got.
Oh God.
I know which one you got.
Woman the frog.
Just go. You know?
Oh my God. I gotta do Kermit the Frog.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to do Kermit the Frog right now. This is so hard. This gets backfire on me because this is harder than I thought it was gonna be. All right, this is Kermit the Frog here, and I'm going to be doing the rest of the podcast as Kermit the Frog. What was that? I don't understand what it now sounds like Yoda, in between Yoda and Kermit the Frog. Oh no. Did you get your own? Do you have to do the whole thing as a fart or something? Oh God. This is so bad. Okay. Kermit the Frog here. Report. No. That's the word. Okay. What did you get? What was yours? Only raspberries? Wow.
That's the raspberry.
Wow. I would never know what to do with that.
Only raspberry?
If I had gotten that, I would have been stumped.
That's the raspberry. That's its official title for 100 years, the raspberry. So it's like, wait, you giving me the raspberry?
I have no idea.
Oh man, what would you have done?
I would have been probably just as enamored with the Kermit.
Yeah,
that one was.
I guess
was hard.
It's not necessarily entirely widely known that that's called the raspberry.
No, I did not know.
Maybe 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, but.
Okay.
So for those of you listening out there, there's the raspberry.
And that was the worst Kermit the Frog impression in
Not at
history.
First. Not at first. And by the way,
like 5 minutes.
Yoda also a Muppet.
Yeah.
It's Frank Oz.
Well,
Frank Oz was like Bert, and Jim Henson was Ernie.
Horrible.
And Frank Oz was Yoda.
Okay. All right. So.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh. Okay. Well, I got one of my own on this one, so this one isn't so bad.
I got one of my own again.
Okay, so if we can go ahead and kick this one off because I'm ready.
Are we starting?
We're ready to go. Okay. Benjamin, I'm going to need you to focus your podcast stronger.
What is this? A joke?
Benjamin, do I feel a sense of your lacking in the Force?
What are you, my father?
Actually, I am your father.
How do you know?
Are you answering every question with a fucking question?
Would it surprise you if I was?
Oh, God. Okay, so you must have wrote down answer only questions with questions. Oh, man.
Here it's not. I don't even know what a bell is.
Okay, it's a tap. It's like a tap out.
Oh,
that's what it is almost.
Yeah.
It's
actually,
like,
they're actually in, like on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Or other ones. Like, one person has to guess. You know?
Yes, right.
Yeah,
Well,
you know, because
yes.
remember we used to watch.
I love Whose Line Is Mine Was It Anyways. That was phenomenal
we used to
stuff.
watch that.
That was phenomenal shit there. Did you pick one?
No. Was it on TV or was it or did you have it on videotape?
So we only have one each then left, right?
All right, yeah, because we each only did 3.
Right.
This is gonna work. This is working.
Oh man.
Right.
Oh god.
You got one of mine?
No, I had to get one of mine.
Oh my god, I had lost count after about 2.
It's mine.
Yeah.
So again, that was not bad because I'm prepared for it. So this one's going to be good. So I'll let you defer this one to you to start with.
And what exactly did you get?
I got a sudden urge to podcast ever stronger.
I feel like I want maybe to book myself a vacation somewhere by calling the phone number, going on a website. I would love to hear you recite Rocket Man.
I could do Rocket Man.
I feel strangely attracted to you.
Well,
I want to paint myself green.
I get a lot of that. Actually, it's
From Alien Girl.
well, well, not necessarily alien girls, but more Twibbles.
Captain. Captain, my captain.
Okay, well, so somehow there, I think, oh, that was just fantastic on that one.
English accent girl. All right, we got. See, we don't need the bell because you got. Yeah.
I got overacting William Shatner.
Overacting, yes. Because Rocket Man.
I should have actually carried
Look
it
at
out.
him now. His hips on heaven. What's his name? Mr. Tambourine Man.
Actually, we could do one where we could see how many people don't actually know the correct lyrics to Rocket Man. Because that
Right? Living on the head of Chevrolet.
yeah, out there on the hip of
Think you're gonna be the long and time. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, that's good.
So I think that's pretty good. I mean, that's
I agree.
that's kind of the idea that I would like to have for each show, and then every week it'll give us some time to think of things that will be funny to do.
Yeah.
I will definitely work on some impersonations better.
Good.
My Kermit the Frog is horrible.
It's
really bad.
It started out good, then it turned into Yoda, and then it became British.
Yes, it did. It was really, really bad.
Yeah.
But, the good thing about it is this is our first time doing this. It's the first run. So this will be interesting to listen back to.
Yeah. Which we're probably going to do.
Yes. Well, I don't think I'm going to listen back to it like I normally would, like right after we're done recording it. Because
those were the old days.
Yeah,
if you do,
if I do, I'll probably have you not put it on the air. So, I'll just let it go out. That way, I just listen to it as you guys listen to it after it's been edited, or after it's not been edited, I should say, as soon as it's just been put up.
This is raw.
Yeah. So
unscripted, uncensored.
We'll see how it works with that. But yeah, it gives you guys an idea of what we're trying to go for. Hopefully, it'll bring some laughter to maybe like one or two of you.
And maybe if we're feeling better about ourselves, we'll put on some brighter lights.
Brighter lights, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
What am I? Still a teenager?
Yeah. I know. Well,
Still getting zits.
I have.
Right, Sarah Marie Philly.
Better lighting at some point.
I have lights in the car.
We weren't planning on live video streaming our.
We weren't planning on it, but
podcast.
I had it in mind, unbeknownst to Josh here.
Well, and that's good because, like I said, I don't mind necessarily having the option of going live at least if we want to do that. But if we are going to go live, then that's cool. I don't mind. But again, for the first one, it's something that we can kind of get an idea, or at least we'll let everybody get everybody's testing the waters as it is right now.
So, including Bill O'Reilly.
Oh yes. Oh, Bill. Oh,
That's what I heard.
Bill.
I was informed today or last night or some other time in the past 90 days, and by 90 I mean 2 or 1, that we were going to have some competition because Bill O'Reilly was starting his podcast.
Well, yeah.
So Bill,
he's no longer employed with Fox, that's for sure. Yep. And on that note, Bill, and everyone else.
Cue the music. Excuse me, I was tuning. This is it.
This is it. We don't know what the name of the show is yet. We're not sure. So right now, this is it. You've been watching. Hopefully you've been laughing.
It just might stay. This is it.
Hey,
you never know.
Come back.
And remember, up the rabbit hole, Alice in Disneyland. It just happened, so sorry you missed it. Unless you saw it.
Hope you guys got some laughs. Thanks for listening.
Stop
Catch us
in
next
the
week.
broadcast right now. Adios in 3, 2. Oh wait, what does this button do?